Investigators will look into whether people's civil rights were violated. News 9's Brittany Toulis is live in the studio with the story. Brittany?
Yeah, Amanda Colby, the Department of Justice announcing this morning they're launching an investigation into Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma City Police, and the state of Oklahoma itself for potential civil rights violations.
The DOJ is digging into Oklahoma's mental health infrastructure, or the lack thereof.
It's really a dichotomy between whether or not services are most available. Do you have to check yourself into an inpatient facility to receive appropriate services, or are those community resources available?
The Oklahoma Disability Law Center and the ACLU submitting complaints to the DOJ back in February. The investigation is looking at potential civil rights violations of the Americans with Disabilities Act, saying the lack of services leads to people in mental health crisis being unnecessarily institutionalized and over-policed.
And when law enforcement comes out, oftentimes the result is danger to law enforcement, sometimes danger to the individual, certainly, and an inappropriate number of incarcerations for something that never should have been a law enforcement call.
The Department of Justice says in a conference call today, while the Oklahoma County Detention Center itself isn't being investigated, its use by OCPD is.
Over the past 3 years, almost 1,100 people have been booked into the Oklahoma County Detention Center 6 or more times. 32 of those individuals have been booked in 20 or more times.
Almost 2/3 of those 1,100 people have also used state-run mental health services in the last year. Proof Wilkerson says the current system isn't working.
And most of those centers are very good at offering things such as kind of general intake, medication, and what they call case management, but not a lot of day-to-day access to counseling, someone to actually therapeutically sit down and help people work through the issues.
The DOJ did acknowledge the city and police are already taking steps to address the issue. Both the governor's office and OCPD say they plan to fully cooperate with the investigation. OCPD's full statement will be on our website. In studio, Brittany Toulis, Oklahoma's Own, News 9.